Wagwan people, Wagwan tea sippers, Wagwan me generals. How are you all doing? I hope you're feeling good and I hope you're feeling IRIE as we explore blunt AF, their exact thoughts and feelings. So get your tea, get your snacks, because we are in for a ride. Ooh la la. Ooh wee. Guarantee. T-Sippers, guarantee. T-Sippers, guarantee. Welcome, welcome, welcome T-Sippers, yeah. So we have pile one, pile two, and pile three. So go to the number that's calling you as we gather those juicy, juicy, intuitive gems, okay? So if you are new here, big up, big up, big up yourselves. To our subscribers, our tea sippers, our generals, big up, big up, big up every time. Much love and blessings from Auntie T. So, had to take a little rest break, okay, but we're back like we never left. So we are going to explore those juicy, juicy, intuitive gems, okay, as part of our Blunt AF series. So the exact thoughts and feelings, okay. So before we start this read, we like to bring in some good gratitude energy, okay. So thank you universe, thank you spirit guides, thank you guardian angels, thank you ancestors for the messages that we're about to receive in today's reading. May the messages resonate with the collective so they can use these messages to strengthen their own intuition and to use their discernment every time. It's about empowering our viewers, our tea sippers, our generals. So thank you in abundance. All right, so pile one, pile two, or pile three. We'll see you on the other side. Wagwan. Wagwan people, Wagwan tea sippers, Wagwan Mijano rolls. So we're on pile one and we're exploring blunt AF, their exact thoughts and feelings. So if you are new here, big up, big up, big up, big up every time. And to our tea sippers, our generals, hey, big up, big up, big up, big up, big up, big up. Big up, big up, big up, big up every time. Big up to all of our viewers, our subscribers, and also our new viewers as well. Much love and blessings from Auntie T. Okay, so we're going to explore those juicy, juicy, intuitive gems that want to come through in today's read. Okay, take what resonates and leave the rest. Okay, or leave it for somebody else. Okay, so I hope you've got a nice cup of tea or a beverage of your choice. Okay, let us know what you are sipping on. I'm sipping on some cold peppermint tea. Okay, and thank you for all of your love and support. I had to take a short little, rest, but thank you in abundance. So big up, big up, big up yourselves every time. And if you haven't done so already, please like, subscribe, share, and comment down below. Let us know what you're sipping on or which part of the world, you are, where you are watching. Okay, which part of the world you are, tapping into some intuitive gems. So let's see Wagwan for pile one. Now, what may come through in regards to the pile one reading, there may be some messages relating to the energy of one. So, one representing the energy of reconciliation, new beginnings, opportunity. So, we're going to see what wants to come through. Okay. Now, if you may hear from time to time, it's just a way of how I connect with those intuitive downloads. Okay, it's a woy is a like a Jamaican phrase. It's essentially like oh my, the equivalent to oh my, OMG, okay? And how OMG can be used in different contexts. I like to use woy oi in a intuitive way, but I like to do it in a singy way. So from time to time, it's a way of how I connect with those downloads, okay? So, and we use like tarot, oracle reading, oracle cards, my own channeled oracle cards and messages, channeled messages. Sometimes we may have messages from Auntie T's mother tongue, okay? Especially if there's a lot of like a self-love and strong self-love elements coming through in the reads, as well as our Jamaican proverbs. So sit back and let's get right in, baby. Ooh, feel like there could be some singing going on, okay? So we have, I regret lying to you. I regret lying to you. I regret lying to you. You don't know how hard it was to let you go. You don't know how hard it was to let you go. This feels like it's somebody trying to convince themselves. It feels like very much like what's coming through is like someone's trying to convince themselves like they were doing a favor. It does feel like there's a self-sabotaging energy as well. Like someone talked themselves out of something to then believe that they were doing some kind of justice or something. I left when I saw you with someone. Now there could be more than one scenario here, but it does feel like what we're seeing here, like there was an energy of insecurity, an energy of self-sabotage, and this energy of like this person may have, it feels like maybe this person may have questioned themselves. Perhaps they may have like a more of an introverted, but they could be extroverted in certain ways, but maybe when it comes to their feelings or emotions, it feels like this person may have some insecurities around relationships or expressing love and giving and receiving love. Okay, now we're going to have a quick look at the tarot and see what wants to come through. So blunt AF, their exact thoughts and feelings. Blunt AF. We have the Page of Cups. Just opening up the card, opening up the deck, we have the Page of Cups. Now the Page of Cups represents a younger energy. Now this person may be a younger energy, like a younger representing a younger person, or how they navigate love and relationships could be with like a lack of maturity. Now seeing how these messages have come out, it does feel like the Page of Cups, like presenting itself, could be telling us a lot of this energy of, if you look carefully, like the figure is like putting their hand on their hip. It's like to try and build confidence to move forward. But if you look at the position of their how they're standing, it doesn't really give confidence. It gives like someone who wants to come forward, but there's still this energy of like, can I do it? Can I do it? Okay. All right. So let's have a shuffle. Okay. So we have the King of Cups in the reverse. Now, the King of Cups represents the elder embodiment of the, like, in person, someone who is confident in expressing themselves fully when it comes to their expressing love, receiving love. But it did come out in the reverse position. Okay, and we have the Empress here. Now it feels very much like the Empress is you. Okay, and it feels like we'll read it this way, read it that way. It feels like there's a strong regret in how they navigated the connection with you. It feels like this person feels like they're not good enough for you. it feels like they want to be this, they want to be able to match you, but deep down it's their confidence, their self-esteem that's getting in the way of coming forward. Again, this energy of you don't know how hard it was, I regret lying to you, I left when I saw you with someone. Now it feels like it could just be they just put two and two together and then made six. Okay, and now there's an energy of regret. Let's have a look and see what's significant at the front. Oh yes, because look what's I think I just saw. Yes, look, the Two of Cups in the reverse. Look at that. Not seeking guidance, maybe not listening. Maybe it could also be listening to bad company. Okay, and now this person's looking deeply with the Hermit. Okay, and we've got the Page of Pentacles, this energy of wanting to come forward. We also have that Page of Wands, that they do want to make contact, they do want to message and take some action on coming forward towards you. And at the back we have the Hierophant. The Hierophant is the teacher, okay? It can also represent the energy of institution. So as we're looking at love, we think of the institution of marriage, think of the institution of commitment, okay? Building a connection. An institution could be an educational, it could be the military, but in this scenario, we're looking at specifically love. Okay, and these are like lessons in love. This person's looking back. Now, it could also be someone from the past. It could also be someone from current who is looking at, it feels like they're looking at missed opportunities with you, wishing that they, especially with the Hierophant and the Hermit being here. So the Hermit and the Hierophant and the Empress, there's a lot of major arcanas here, which is telling us there's an energy of a regret, of missed opportunities. It could be that again, because we see the page, we see a lot of pages when it's like they're them wanting to take action, and it does feel like the pages are representing this energy of like new energy of wanting to come forward, wanting to tap into their inner child, trying to remember what it was. It feels like this person wants to go back to their their kind of childlike innocence of not listening to others, that maybe projecting fear or maybe doubt. It feels like this person may have experienced, it could be, especially again, we said the Hierophant represents institutions. Perhaps it could have been this person may have seen, witnessed, or observed poor relationships. They may have had, may have lacked in the education or any like nurturing support in expressing themselves, not feeling like afraid to be vulnerable, to open up. Okay, so that they can show that they're open and ready and steady for love. It feels like this could be something this person has had to learn as they got older, become more wiser, educate themselves a lot more. Okay, with the Page of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles could also be telling us that this is something that this person has been willing to do. Perhaps they've been seeking like professional help, therapy. Again, with that Hierophant being there, it could be, you know, the Hierophant representing many institutions. It could be, again, seeking support, okay, seeking guidance. But perhaps this person may have not always had the support. And we see that again with the Ace of Swords, which is telling us this person is seeking clarity, and maybe they've had some like moments of enlightenment in their life where it's like they've looked and they see things differently now. Perhaps it could even be the people that they called like friends or associates, and it's like they're now seeing things differently, realizing that maybe, you know, especially as we saw the Three of Pentacles earlier. Let's see what this looks like. It's a major arcana. Yes, it's the Moon. The Moon is here as well. So the Moon is telling us that there has been a lot of hidden feelings. There has been a lot of energy around. Okay, currently you can hear some police sirens outside. Okay, but it feels like even the sirens could be like, you know, that representing that energy of awakening. Like someone is like, wow, they've been alert to something. Maybe it could even be that this person has maybe for take this way, resonate. It could be somebody who has got themselves in a spot of trouble. But yeah, we've got the phones popping off as well. Someone could have been on a spot of trouble, and now it maybe again making the wrong decision, because the Hierophant can represent as well like this energy of like, well, if you think of like the Justice card, okay, which the Justice card represents the energy of balance. It's like also can represent the legal and court. The Hierophant can also represent the institution. Okay, it can represent an institution of maybe, let's say, some rehabilitation support. Okay, so with the moon being here, there's definitely a lot of hidden feelings. Now, if you see the moon and the Ace of Swords, that's like a major, like, there's a contradiction here, like the energy of like hidden feelings, but then clarity, but then it's in the reverse. So it's saying that this person knows that they need to let go of these feelings, let go of these hidden feelings, let go of things that haven't been serving them, so that they can get more clarity, so they can believe in themselves, so they can become more confident with expressing themselves, especially when it comes to their love interest. Now, it feels like when it comes to you, they see you and position you on the throne of the Empress. Okay, they see you as an Empress, and it feels very much like there's an energy of like, why did I say all these things to try and talk myself, to convince myself that I was not good enough for the Empress, and I let myself down. And if you can see, you know, their higher self, their confident self, is the King of Cups. They may present as a page, because it again is trying to tap into the energy of confidence, trying to tap into their solar plexus chakra, which represents the energy of confidence and self-esteem. There is some work to be done when it comes to expressing themselves. Now, as I said earlier, phone sounds and things like that are popping off. This is how I kind of also connect as a confirmation that yes, there is a lot of there's a lot of like intuitive gems coming through. Okay, so we'll keep that in mind, okay, just for now. So let's pull out a Jamaican proverb. Let's see what the Jamaican proverb wants us to know right now. Okay, additional information from the Jamaican proverbs. So if you are new here, okay, as I'm Auntie T, I come from a Jamaican background, so I incorporate the divination tools of Jamaican proverbs passed down from elders who would just always say it. Okay, it's very common for like Jamaicans to just say a proverb, but the proverbs have a lot of spiritual meaning. They have a lot of messages of lessons. Think of the Hierophant being the teacher, and so they can essentially provide additional intuitive gems onto the reads. Okay, and also another little thing that we like to talk about as well, why we predominantly use the Rider-Waite-Smith cards, is in honor of Pamela Coleman Smith, who designed the cards, and her Jamaican connection to the cards, as well as creating a Jamaican folklore book called Anansi the Spider. I think it's Anansi the Spider. So this is why we, yes, in honor of Pamela Coleman Smith. So big up every time. All right. Blunt AF, their exact thoughts and feelings. Blunt AF, their exact thoughts and feelings. Yes, we have. There's a song coming through. Maxi Priest. It's a cover. If you do know the original, please put it in the comments down below. But it's Some Guys Have All the Luck. Some guys have all the luck. Some guys have all the heat. Some guys have want to in the light. My life is always filled with rain. If you know it, put it in the comments down below. But this is the energy that's coming through. Like someone is thinking that, oh, why do they always have the short end of the stick? Is this? It feels like there's an energy of why does this person have the short end of the stick? Because the Jamaican proverb that's come through is a cat and a dog do not have the same luck, meaning that you and them are not in the same category. That's how they're looking at it. It's like, you're out of my league. You're out, I don't think I'm good enough for you. So I'm going to talk myself out. I'm going to convince myself. I'm going to try and justify it. I'm going to try and make you see, again, project. If there's a strong energy of projecting their own feelings onto this to then try and justify. Now, it feels like even for some of you, it could even be just like maybe there could have been another love interest here, and this person already kind of took themselves out before even navigating the scenario. Again, confidence, step into the Empress. The Empress is some, like a, when it comes to the Empress, the Empress is the dawn. Okay, the Empress is the dawn. The dawn. When we say dawn, it's the dawn of the divine feminine. You don't ramp with the divine feminine. Now, this feels very much like not just the divine feminine, but there's a strong feminine energy, very alluring, very attractive, very homely, very motherly, very like giving, like this person is like, wow, like I would love this person to be like the mother, or like my children, or even like they see you as a partner. Now, let's say if because the majority of our audience are female based, okay, so but let's say if it's the other way around, this person could be also seen like, wow, I love the things about you, okay, that you have. You could be like masculine, but you have this very nurturing, loving side of you, that that is very balanced, and of the Empress. Now, bear in mind, we always have, okay, or we all have the energy, that the duality of the divine feminine and the divine masculine. Okay, so regardless of gender, we all have this. But again, as predominantly our audience have been shown to be like female, okay, we kind of talk, to capture that kind of what's going on here. So there is this energy here of this person seeing you in this light and feeling intimidated by your energy, by your presence. Again, feeling like someone is the cat and someone is the dog. Okay, puss and dog now have this same luck, feeling like they are out of luck when it comes to you. They are out of touch when it comes to you. They are out of confidence when it comes to you. They are out of self-esteem when it comes to you. They are out of like feeling sure, feeling like they have that sense of clarity to come towards you, tell you how they feel. They have a whole heap of feelings. We can see that with the moon being here, with the Ace of Swords being here, and the Hierophant is saying, look, how long are you going to keep doing this? These are cycles you've been going through over and over again. The Hermit, we are currently, if you're, the messages are always timeless, but we're currently in the year 2025. This represents the year of the 9. Okay, now this person is having to, with the year of 9, it represents the energy of independence, coming into your own. Okay, it can also represent the energy of like cycles coming to an end, or it can also like reflect on a particular cycle, or it could ask us also to look at areas of our life that we can work on improving, letting go of things that are not as aligned with us. Okay, and it feels like with the Hermit being here, now this person as well could be any sign, because we have the Hermit being here, which is like the energy of the Virgo. Okay, so it's just with the energy of the Virgo, but think of Taurus, Capricorn, just earth signs. Okay, and we have also another earth energy here with the Hierophant. Okay, so with the Hierophant being here, represents the energy of Taurus. Okay, so again with the earth energy, think of just or earth sign energy, think of Taurus, Capricorn and Virgo. Okay, all right, and we do have like we've seen the Ace of Swords, which represents air signs, so Aquarius, Libra and Gemini. And we have the Moon. Okay, so the Moon representing that the Cancer and Pisces energy, as well as the Scorpio energy. Okay, with the water representing the water signs. And we also have the Empress, which represents the Libra energy, I believe. Okay, so there's a strong energy of like, oh, as well as the King of Cups representing the Scorpio energy, Pisces energy, and we said Scorpio, Pisces and Cancer, so water signs. Okay, but we see a strong energy of Earth. Now it feels like with the strong energy of Earth, as well as that Ace of Swords, it's saying to get grounded, to get clear, to really seek support, seek therapy, seek to stop letting these cycles repeat over and over again. Okay, especially with that with that Page of Pentacles here. Okay, and behind it we have the Knight of Swords. Look what's behind the Knight of Swords as well, because the Knight of Swords is representing this energy of like, maybe someone moves with haste when it comes to their thinking, and it's like saying, right now you've been dwelling so long in talking yourself out of things. Now it's time to talk yourself into things. Same way your brain is a muscle. If you train your brain to talk like negatively towards yourself, in certain trials, certain tribulations, or when things are not always working the way that we want it, our brain will go back to Jane, John. Do you remember when you said this, that you're not good enough? Do you remember when you said that you can't do it? Do you remember when you said you're not bothered? Do you remember when you said, you leave it for another time? You remember when you said that, oh, maybe you're not good for the job? You remember when you said you're not good for this person? You remember when you said maybe this person's too good for you? You remember when you said, and it will go back to those, muscle memory until you train yourself. Okay, train yourself a new habit of saying, you remember when you said that you can do it? You've got this. Jane, you've got this. John, you've got this. You remember when you said that you are good enough for this job? You've got this. You remember when you said that you are a good partner, a good person for a relationship? You've put in the work, and you remember when you said this? You've got this. You remember when you said that you believe in yourself, and with persistence, consistency, and feeding your mind, with good energy, good messages, affirmations. You remember you said that you can achieve anything. Do you see how? Do you see the difference here? It's all in how we talk and how we talk to ourselves, how we feed our brain, just how we need to, in order to survive, we need to eat. We need to drink. We need to stay hydrated. It's the same the same thing applies to our brain. For our brain to function well and to serve us, to be aligned with what we need, not just what we want, but what we need. We need to be talking to ourselves in a positive light and a positive frame. We need to be aligning ourselves with positive energy. We need to be aligning ourselves with affirmations, with people, okay, that inspire, not drain you, but inspire you, okay? And it feels like this person is seeing it, because look at this. We have the Four of Wands with that Knight of Swords, speaking positively, speaking, speaking good, and putting into the atmosphere, into the universe, okay? Which is then, it's like, it's helping them to say, no, I do deserve the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands represents the energy of abundance. Again, we're seeing the Hierophant here again. This person does want a committed relationship, with the Four of Wands being here. This person wants to, what the message is coming through is jump the broom. This person does want to do, maybe someone has watched the film Jump the Broom, okay? Jump the Broom is a kind of like a, no, it's like an African American ritual of like placing the broom onto like the threshold, I think, of the house, and it's like as you jump over the broom, and it's to dispel any bad luck, or yes, for the dispel any kind of like bad, like omens or bad luck or anything like that, and to wish like abundance onto this new marriage, okay? So like with the Four of Wands, I also kind of see it like that, like it's like going into the Four of Wands is like these two figures are getting closer and closer to pass this threshold, and this threshold represents, right, look, the two of us are in line, the two of us are in balance, the two of us want the same things but also need the same things. We coexist together, we support one another, we're in a healthy and loving relationship together. Now, ooh, while I just said that, look what I saw on the clock. Look, can you see that? Oh, it's gone. But it was just the 11. It showed the 11 and then 2. So if we break it down, it's Four of Wands, isn't it? No, is it not? It's 11 and 2. So this person deep down wants this, but they've recognized that they have talked themselves out of things for so long that they're having to retrain their mind. They're having to retrain with the Page of Pentacles, retrain, and believe that they do. You see, competition, favoritism, lack of fairness, nepotism, all of these things can represent the energy of puss and dog. Do not have the same luck, thinking that they're out of the league, or thinking that maybe it could be even cultural, it could be age differences here, because we do see a lot of young and like more mature energy going on, and it could be even just mature energy in terms of level of thinking, just as we explored it earlier with how you can talk yourself into something, and you can talk yourself out of something, okay? It could be also cultural. It could also be maybe someone is more enlightened when it comes to their trusting their intuition, okay? Perhaps someone here may have also dealt with people around them that didn't always have their best interests at heart, and would talk them out of things. Rather encouraging them, it feels like this person may have experienced some kind of gaslighting, or like, let's say they're going to do something, and then, and maybe for some of you, you may have been privy or like seen, like, there might have been somebody who doesn't actually have their good interests at heart. And instead of like encourage, may try to go, but why you want to do that though? But why you want to do that? Oh, you've changed. You've done like seeing that. No, we change all the time. From the time we are born, we are constantly on a period of change. Okay, period of transformation. Sometimes it can go, have it stay stagnant at times, and then we are like peaking, moving, going in. Is it troughs? Yeah. So we are constantly evolving, we are constantly changing. That's part of our life cycle. However, if we are surrounded by people who don't want to change, who don't want to do the work, who don't want to, they want to stay, and sometimes some people can get comfortable in that vibrant energy, because it's like stuck in a comfort zone. But when that comfort zone is no longer comfortable, for some, it's like, right, I've got to do something. I've got to push myself out now. The hermit is here saying, right, I've got to look. I'm tired of this. Could be even somebody's like, may have fell into a depression. It feels like there's also an energy of like weight gain, and someone's like, right, I'm going to start a new exercise plan, fitness plan. I want change. I want growth. I'm currently seeing 33 on the clock as well, representing that desire for change, for desire for growth. Okay, looking at themselves, looking into themselves, like their inner selves deeply, and recognizing like, right, I want change, I want movement, so I've got to do something. We can see as well the Nine of Wands. It's like letting go and releasing things that haven't been serving them, that have been holding them back. Okay, Ace of Wands, taking action. We can see behind that it's that Two of Cups is ultimately where they want to be, and how can they change it so that it's back in that upright position, that they are, working on themselves first. Okay, because the first love is always has to be the self-love. Self-love, you have to always, this is why we like to always stress that, we can't stress that enough. It always has to be the self-love first. You have to have that. You have to build on it. You have to work on it. Just like exercise, fitness, strength training is something that you have to consistently create a routine so you are building muscle, and then you are maintaining that muscle. Okay, same thing with your self-love. You build on it, and as you build on it, you maintain it, and you keep building, and you keep building, and you keep building. This is how you get this to that point of you feeling truly comfortable in your skin, truly comfortable with yourself, truly loving on yourself, in line with you. So let's move on. We're gonna move on, baby. Okay, put it in the comments down below. Let us know what's going on if you care to share. There seems to be a lot of messages coming through. Okay, so we're gonna go on to the last section of the read now. So I'm gonna pull it out. Just got a moment to have a little tea. Okay, so I've got peppermint tea. Let us know what you are sipping on, baby. Let us know what you're sipping on. Yeah. So cheers. Okay, and let's take a sip, baby. Sip. All right, so we have some chakra messages. So look at this. We have the root chakra. So with the root chakra, it's the message of security. So this hugging position could be a really good way to ground yourself. The root chakra is located in like the bottom of your spine. Okay, now this can also represent the energy of needing to be grounded. Okay, seeking security in oneself. Okay, and we also have the solar plexus, which represents the energy of confidence, the energy of self-esteem. So again, self-worth. Okay, located in the belly area. So this again is really tapping into the energy of like confidence and believing in yourself. With the root chakra, it can also represent the energy of our upbringing. Again, maybe why this person is going back, it does feel like there's an energy of someone going back into their inner child's energy to like remember what it was like to feel confident to go down a slide, to jump on into a puddle, like things that like later down the line our parents or elders, okay, may try to talk us or maybe instill fear. It's like this person is like going back and trying to recollect what it felt like when they didn't doubt themselves, they didn't question themselves. Okay, to seek those answers. And we also have like meditation, could be also a good way to build that confidence, affirmations as well. Okay. So let's have a look. We've got some blunt AF cards that we prepared earlier. So let's have a look and see what we shuffled for pile 1. So let's see what messages have come through for pile 1. So we have, I'm frustrated right now, but I can't seem to express how I really feel to you. We have undeniable chemistry. I'm conflicted, and we've seen this energy. I'm conflicted about us. I'm over this drama. Could be again this energy of I want change, I want to stop this cycle. Your inner strength has helped me more than you think, to connect with mine. I've been comfort eating. Look, didn't we say earlier about this energy of maybe like depression, weight gain? So I've been comfort eating and drinking, shopping, as well as shopping to distract myself from you. So they could be either comfort eating, drinking, shopping, or just trying to find some kind of way to distract themselves. I'm standing up for myself and the connection. So they want to stand up. They want to take a new leaf, take a new leaf, like in their book, You have helped me know my worth. So this person does value like what they have learned, and feel like you've really helped them to build their confidence. Could we try again? So could we try again? So this energy of reconciliation is here, hoping and wondering. Now again, we always say trust your intuition, use your discernment. Okay. Let's go on an adventure together. That could be also represent energy of maybe the hermit. Okay, wanting to go and the hermit or the hierophant, like a retreat or of some sort. Okay, where it's like you are learning about yourselves deeper, like on a deeper level. You make me laugh like no one else. So this first person really likes the way you make them feel. And look what we have. I am open, ready and steady to love and be loved by you. So there is this energy here that this person wants this. We see the Hierophant here though. So the Hierophant being there is telling us that this person with the Four of Wands, okay, that this person does want this. But they have to just put in that work first, to kind of do that inner work, to believe in themselves, believe that they do deserve to be in a loving connection. Okay, if they've talked themselves out for a long time, this may have hindered them, but this is what deep down what they want. Okay, so last but not least, we're going to leave you with some initials of places, things, memories, okay, of this person. So just take what resonates. Okay, could be a name, it could be a place, a location, something that you remember fondly of this person. Okay, blunt AF, their exact thoughts and feelings. Reveal the initials that the collective need to see. Okay, so we have a Z that has popped out. Hope you can see that. Just going to try and make sure they're all flat so you can see them clearly. Making sure they're all flat. Yep, I think we've... Yes, here we go. So have a look. Could be a name, a place, a location, a memory. Okay. We're seeing a lot of M's. It's like glue, rock. Maybe they see you as like, wow, like now I see things. I'm, gonna work on myself, become more grounded. Okay. If you notice any patterns here, put it in the comments down below. It would be greatly appreciated. Okay. So take what resonates and leave the rest. So we're going to leave it here, okay, for pile 1. So big up yourselves. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Asoika. Asoika is Jamaican patois, and it simply means this is how it goes. Just take what resonates and leave the rest. This is how it goes. Or leave it for somebody else, okay? But be sure to look good, feel good. Keep sipping, stay hydrated for those intuitive gems to come through, okay? And do have a look at all of our readings, okay, available on the channel. And big up to all of you. And if you haven't done so already, please like, subscribe, share, and comment down below. And big up every time. All right. Gwan. Wagwan people, Wagwan tea sippers, Wagwan Mijana rolls. So we're on pile 2 and we're exploring blunt AF, okay? So if you are new here, big up yourselves. To our intuitive tea sippers, big up every time. Much love and blessings from Auntie T. So at Wagwan Tarot Tea, we like to use a combination of Jamaican proverbs, okay, which essentially are like little pieces of intuitive gems, okay. It was always something that was said to me as a child, and I never fully understood them until I got older, and then I could resonate with them more and relate them to everyday life. And this is what we do here at Gwan Tarot Tea, in combination with the tarot and oracle cards, channeled messages, okay? So I hope you have a nice cup of tea or a beverage of your choice as we get into these juicy intuitive gems, okay? And from time to time you may hear oi 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 oi. This is just a way of how I connect with those intuitive downloads. I know it's a bit random, but in Jamaican culture, woy, okay, it's the equivalent to OMG, oh my gosh, okay? And just like how oh my gosh can be used in different contexts, it can be used in different contexts as well. But in this context, I like to use it as a way to connect with those intuitive channeled downloads, okay, that come through. Because essentially, like, if there was like an intuitive download that came through, and while someone's talking, like let's say in a Jamaican household, it would be "woy," okay? You tend to hear that a lot. So I like to use it this way as well, but I kind of do it in a singy way, okay? So it's from time to time you may hear that. Now, Wagwan essentially is what is going on, okay? What is going on? It's the Jamaican patois for what is going on, and that's what we're doing today. We're exploring in the cards, okay? What is going on? Blunt AF, okay? So let's see Wagwan for pile 2, okay? For pile 2, we're on pile 2 now. So to bring in that energy, we're just going to sing Blunt AF, okay? It's just a theme tune for the Blunt AF reads. So we're going to just sing just the part of it. blunt. Let's get into the tone. Because I've been singing this as all, and you know, and it, just before like preparing the read, and I was like, right, yes, it's time to get out of rest zone and like do this reading for the collective. And I kept singing the blunt AF. Okay, so we're gonna sing blunt AF, blunt AF. How do you feel, blunt AF? Okay, so we're just gonna sing that, so we're channeling that energy into the read, okay? Because we want these blunt AF. How do they feel? Messages, their exact thoughts and feelings for pile 2. All right, blunt AF, blunt AF. How do you feel, blunt AF? Ooh, yeah, blunt AF, blunt AF. How do you feel, blunt AF? Okay, we get it, yeah? Good. So, let's have a look and see what messages want to come through today. Hey. So we have, I'm starting to understand our connection. So there could be a strong intuitive energy around this connection. There could be some karmic energy around this connection. There could be a soulmate energy in this connection. Perhaps it could be a soulmate where or like a karmic where you were meant to learn from one another. Okay, it feels like the message is saying, think of like a game. In order to get to the next level of the game, you've got to complete the challenge. And it feels like there could have been some challenges here where it was right, if we can both work on our own individual like stuff, okay, that when we do come together as a union, we can then, you know, we can get to that next level. Okay, just like everybody has free will, just like we have free will to do something and not do it. But also we have to bear in mind, by also taking a stagnant pause, okay, or just not doing anything, is still a choice as well, okay? The timing just wasn't right for us. So perhaps it could be, there could have been some kind of like age, maturity here. There could have been, it could be maybe cultural differences, perhaps distance could have been an issue here. Okay, it does feel like it could have been, as we mentioned earlier, about not taking action. Okay, is just the same of making a choice. It feels like there could have been not a lack of action, okay, that could have impacted this connection. Okay, it, you know, the song that's coming through is "It Takes Two, Baby." It takes two, baby. It takes two. So two parties have to come together, put in their little 50, and the other puts in their 50 to make the 100. Okay? So both parties have to come. So if it's one party that's trying to give 50 to 70 and the other is giving 20 to 30, this is imbalance. It has to be both parties putting in that time, investing in one another, okay? Investing in the connection. Finding out the truth crushed me. Finding out the truth crushed me. Finding out the truth crushed me. Now, this feels like it could have been, it feels like there could have been some something that was revealed. It feels like it could also be maybe this person coming to terms with the truth about the situation, whether it could have been like some self-sabotage and then like now coming to that realization their input in the issue. Perhaps it could have been again about miscommunication, okay, that could have impacted this situation. It does feels like perhaps there could be some third party situation going on here, maybe like listening to people that may not have had the best interest in, it feels like what's coming through is that maybe there might have been somebody else that was interested in this person, and instead of encouraging, it would be like to create doubt or make the person question. So let's say if it's okay, we're going to call you Jane and call this person John. It feels like there could have been somebody else in John's camp that may have had eyes on you. Eyes on you, but also it feels like eyes on you, but also it could also have been this person may have had some kind of codependent relationship with John. Maybe John may not have always been wary of it, or maybe John could have been that type of person that would overgive with their friendships, but not realizing how the friendships would then interfere into their connections, like building connection, like not like impacting their ability to then invest time in their connection, in a romantic connection. I hope that's making sense. That's what's coming through, okay? And it feels like this person may have tried to steer or try to manipulate the situation where they are always at the center, okay? I hope that's making sense. And maybe this is what this person is realizing, that that their intentions wasn't the best intentions. Let's put it that way. Okay, maybe again, if you are here, okay, you may have a strong intuitive sense. Maybe you sense this, okay, and this person didn't sense this, or it's like maybe they could be looking back now, realizing what they, let's say if there is been a lot of distance between you and this person, what they now regret by not taking action, because there's a strong energy of like sitting on a fence. Okay, someone's sitting on a fence. Perhaps you may have been dealing with an air sign, or there is a strong air sign energy here, because the energy is about someone trying to make a decision. Someone's trying to come to some energy of like contemplation. I can see the 7 of Pentacles, and I can see the air energy, like the air sign, like strong Libra energy of like trying to have a diplomatic way of looking at things, but at the same time maybe getting caught in actually making a decision, or the lack of making a decision that may have impacted this situation, impacted the connection here. Okay, so let's pull out a Jamaican proverb and see what wants to come through from the Jamaican proverbs for the collective. Reveal the message that they need to see. Blunt AF. Blunt AF, the exact thoughts and feelings. Feels like there's more than one, but can we have one, please? One message, please. Thank you. We have, although I'm going to just quickly look at this one as well. We have eat with the devil, but give him with a long spoon. Eat with the devil, but give him. So if you're going to eat with the devil, make sure that spoon is long. That spoon is long, so it gives you plenty of time to maneuver. Okay, that's what it basically means. Okay, in the Jamaican style, the Jamaican patois. Eat with the devil, but give him with a long spoon. Eat with the devil, but give him with a long spoon. Okay? The long spoon has to be long enough. So it feels like there's an energy here of maybe, again, we had this energy of like maybe people around them in their camp not having the best intentions. And it's funny because I was like having this kind of discussion with myself earlier about being mindful of if you have a lot of yes people around you. Because if you have a lot of yes people around you, there is a lack of, like, you know, there's nothing wrong with, you know, having people that generally support you. Maybe someone's itching their neck right now because I'm getting this energy of like itchy back or itchy neck, okay? It does feel like someone, let's say if there's been some, there's this, it's just this energy coming about that conversation that I was about the yes. If you have a lot of yes people around you, the energy is imbalanced because there is no constructive criticism, and it's not coming. Let's say specifically constructive criticism coming from a loving place, like a genuine loving place. You know, you intuitively you can recognize when someone is maybe being passive aggressive, someone is trying to say something, even if it could be like they might be trying to give, but it is not, it's the tone, the energy, you can feel that like it doesn't feel good. Recognize that there's nothing wrong with that. But when it's now a circle of like people who just say yes, yes, and even when it's not, the yes is not right for you at that time, is really now, if you haven't got your intuitive sense, if you're not tapped in your own intuitive sense, this is where you can get lost. You can get lost in the crowd. You can get lost in the crowd. And it feels like there's an energy here about someone getting lost in the crowd. Like, there's a saying, if you do know it, put it in the comments down below, like going, like you're being led astray. But it's kind of like being led astray, and as we said earlier, everyone has free will, but it's like still trying to justify or think, oh yeah, but you know, I've known these people for so long, or you know, and feeling like, oh yeah, they have my back. But then it's like it feels like this person may be having some kind of wake up call, maybe some awakening, some kind of enlightenment moment, relight. It could be even something like, I feel like it could even be something to do with money, money being involved, or, oh, I just heard the phone pop off. Now, every time we hear the phone, every time we hear the phone, okay, it's another, that's same way how I do, the phone is another way of like that intuitive confirmation. So it feels like it could be money, it could be even maybe just investing time, and someone's realizing, wow, when I've put this time, I've even sacrificed time to be with Jane or to be with John, just to be with you, and at the drop of a hat. And it feels like it could also be like someone's feeling like a bit sense of betrayal here, that maybe it could be even like as soon as maybe when this person's in a connection, it's like they don't, I'm going to go back into the Jamaican style, they don't business with you. It's like as if you know, you're see you now and like don't see you when you're like when you're not around. Yeah, you're completely out of mind. Okay, and it's this. It feels like there's this energy here of like someone's realizing, wow. Again, our audience at Wagwan Tarot is predominantly female, but we're reading for all. Okay, that it feels like there could be this energy of someone's realizing something, going, wow, like. Wow, like all this time I've been like trying to, you know, be that good friend or supportive or be there, even when at times I felt like this is not serving me. This is not serving me? Like, and it feels like it could even be like someone emotionally dumping, just emotionally dumping. But then again, this energy of coming that keeps coming back, that they may dump, but they don't want to do anything about it. So if they don't want to do anything about it, or they're not taking action, they're making a choice. This is the energy that keeps coming through, that they are making a choice. Whether we don't do something, whether we do something, or whether we sit on the fence, we are still making a choice. This is a thing that for all of us, we kind of have to grapple with, like, wow. And it does feel like there's an energy of like taking on responsibility, taking accountability. Maybe again, there could be some lack of maturity energy coming through here with this person. It does feel almost though like this person may have put high low expectations on these people around them, but high expectations on their love interest. This is what it does feel like. And this person is now realizing that they were eating with the devil, but with a short spoon, not with a long one. Okay? So be strategic when dealing with difficult people. Okay? And it feels like this person may be realizing, wow, I've been dealing with a difficult person. They want it their way. And now that I'm now starting to put my foot down and with boundaries, it's like it's a problem now. Okay? Or trying to do little things, or sending messages, or they know, it feels like if someone could be even saying like they know, maybe someone even had in passing had a conversation like, they know I said I was going to spend time with Jane. Why are they calling me now? Why are they asking for this? It could also be family. It could be a mother figure here. Okay, we haven't pulled out any cards, but these are just the channeled messages coming through. And we have the John Crow. John Crow. Never make house till rain come. So, the John Crow, which is the crow bird, never makes a house until rain come. Okay, now this is the energy of not putting roots down, not setting roots, not building anything. And then it's only when the rain, okay, I can't stand the rain. I think like Missy Elliott, I can't stand the rain, okay? There's this energy of when now rain comes, and the rain represents the symbolic energy of like things not coming, things not going to plan, okay? This is when that wake up call, it feels like it could be this person who you may have been dealing with is somebody that is almost like, again, dealing with an energy, maybe toxic energy, and it's only like it's almost like a moth to a flame. They keep going to it until they get like realize, wow, this wasn't really a good idea. Yeah, I'm attracted to the light, to the heat, or I'm attracted, but at this time, it wasn't what I thought was light was actually things painted to look shiny, to look appealing, to draw me to it, but it actually wasn't anything that was going to help me to grow, wasn't going to anything that was going to help me to ascend to my higher self, help me to be around people where we can like vibe off one another energetically, in the sense that we are both working towards our higher self, working towards accountability, working towards growth, working towards maturity. That energy was lacking there, and it feels very much like over time, and it feels this person started to gather moss. Every time it was like another situation, gather moss. Thinking, why is it every time I try to build up or have a connection with somebody, you always like trying to find ways to sabotage what I'm going on. But this person as well, not realizing that they're also sabotaging themselves because they're not putting their foot down, meaning they're not setting boundaries around with people like that who have showed that that they are a habitual, okay, boundary stepper, okay. Ooh, so we have save and invest in a rainy day. This energy of now looking and going, wow, maybe again, this could be someone from your past, and this person now wants reconciliation. They could be looking back. They could also be energetically thinking about you at this time, okay? Now, we always say trust your intuition and use your discernment. If you don't feel right in your body, your mind, your spirit, okay, trust and believe. You have to trust and believe it, because that is your intuition connecting with you. Your intuition can connect in many forms, whether it's your sense, your feeling. Okay, you might not be able to put your finger on it, but you just feel something don't feel right. Your gut, okay. Sometimes it can give people headaches. Sometimes it can it can be like a cold sense of like a cold shiver, or it could just be like numbers, signs, synchronicities. It may be passed through others, okay? Maybe even through if you're watching tarot, or even just through a reader, or it can come through a family member, or a TV advert. Like, or just like how the phone just comes up like randomly, just pops off every time as we speak. These intuitive gems, in the intuitive energy can come to you in many forms. So it's about recognizing it, logging it, and notice as well, what are you thinking when you notice these kind of signs, okay? And it feels like this is what this person is now realizing. Realizing, wow, like, no, this connection was it was for me to learn about myself. It was for me to realize that there was a lot of things that I needed to work on and heal, let go. Okay. So let's have a look at a tarot, or let's see what the tarot wants to tell you. So blunt AF, their exact thoughts and feelings. Okay, we have, I'm starting to understand the connection. The timing wasn't right, and finding out the truth crushed me. So what does the tarot want to tell us now? We are going to do some intuitive pulling, okay? So intuitive pulling, blunt AF. Okay, I'm going to take a quick sip because I can feel a bit of dry mouth. Okay, so let's take a moment to just do a collective sipping, hydrate. Okay, and if you haven't done so already, please like, subscribe, share, and comment down below. Let us know which part of the world you are from. Okay, as well as what you are sipping on today. I forgot to mention I'm sipping on some peppermint tea, cold peppermint tea. So let us know what you are sipping on, okay? So we'll sip, because sipping as well, staying hydrated, is a great way to also connect with your intuition, okay? All right, thank you. So let those messages flow. We are nicely hydrated. So we are going to intuitively pull, okay? Now, when I intuitively pull, well, I can like do it without my eyes closed or with my eyes open. But sometimes I tend to have a way. Oh, look at this. Do it both ways, but at this occasion, on this occasion, I felt drawn to close my eyes. So we have Ace of Wands. Now the Ace of Wands is saying yes, yes. This person has realized that when it has come to their actions, because the Wands represents doing energy. Okay, think of verbs. A verb is to do. Okay, the wand is representing doing energy, action energy. Okay, when it has come to this, there's been a lack there, and it's like there's a realization with the Ace of Wands being here. Maybe it could be a fire sign, or they are adopting this fire energy to make a move. They need to move. They need to groove. Move and groove, as we like to say here. Move and groove. Okay. You know, I just got a story about my. I can't remember the story, but it was something to do with like taking action, and it was like listening to my like mother and like aunties talking together, and say something like, "Oh, I had to the speed that I went with, carried my feet in my hands." I carried my feet in my hands. Okay, so the energy is like make a move, take speed, take heed, like move, you gotta move. And it feels like this person is realizing this, that wow, like I thought I was moving in a way where it was like, I'm growing. And it feels like this person is realizing, no, 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 not at all. Not at all. Okay. And it can also represent, maybe this person may like have a lot of sexual energy as well for you, because the Ace of Wands does represent that. Um, we like keep it clean and classy. It does represent that big D energy. Okay, so there could still be that strong energy there. It could also represent the energy of the sacral chakra. Okay, which is represents. We have just to show you the colors. The sacral chakra is the orange energy, and you see that the orange energy with the wands, okay, the sexual reproductive energy. So perhaps the energy of the sacral chakra is trying to like push them to take action, do things differently, develop a sense of confidence to step into their boundaries. And so it does feel like there's a strong masculine energy at play here to try and say, right, come into your own. Maybe someone could be an Aries sign, or like is stepping into this energy of like, right, it feels like someone's just realizing it's like, if you're not careful, you're going to be led astray. It feels like someone's saying that to themselves, like, wow, I see it now. Like, I wish I listened to Jane. I wish I listened to John. It feels like this energy of someone's realizing, like, wow, I was wasting my time. Like, oh yeah, I've got my pals, I've got my friends, I've got my, like, it almost feels like they created some kind of pack, and then there was some kind of realization of somebody trying to steer away from it, and then realizing, wow, so I've been putting all my time and effort in this pack. It does feel like there's like a bromance energy coming through, and this person's realizing, wow, I was wasting my time. And now it feels like this person has regrets, wants to come towards you. Okay, just gonna have a quick look and see what's significant. Yes, look at that. The King of Swords in the reverse. The King of Swords, we'll put it upright so you can see. The King of Swords in the upright represents the embodiment of clarity. A figure that has the clarity. They can see things on a deep level, recognize like the actions and consequences can be positive and they can be negative. But it's also recognizing how our actions, okay, depending on our actions, it can result to a negative consequence or a positive consequence. And it feels like this person has been out of touch. And this is why we see this alignment of not being in aligned with, right, let me take a step back, let me use my critical thinking skills, let me focus on what's right for me right now. Let me, spend time or like invest in this connection with Jane or John. Like, I really like this person. Let me just maybe hold my mouth, keep back my mouth. Okay, in Jamaican culture we call it kiba your mouth, kiba your mouth, kiba your mouth, meaning keep back your mouth. If it's a connection that you're like, right, you want to work on it, keep back your mouth. Keep your mouth closed. Nobody needs to know until, when you're ready and, you've built something solid, fine. But there's an energy of like, this person it feels like this person is realizing, it's like they're going back, looking back and thinking, wow, every time I said that I had some feelings about this person, it was like this person always found a way to talk me out of it. And I is now realizing, wow, I've been played. I've been had. Take it where it resonates and leave the rest, okay? Or leave the rest for somebody else. But it does feel like there's somebody here, okay, that has regrets on how they dealt with you, regrets on not listening to your input. That's very much here, like not listening to their input, thinking or believing that they did have a good overview of like listening to others, but not realizing they were only listening to one source. Going back to that energy that we said earlier about having just yes people, not having people that go, well, maybe have you looked into this? Have you considered that? I like that, but maybe, yeah, look into this because this may help you, you know, to carry you further. Even though this person's saying yes, but at the same time, they're not giving you anything that's going to help you to, you know, it's just like they're feeding your ego, but they're not actually helping you to grow, okay? And it feels like this person is now seeing it, okay? We have the Chariot. The Chariot is the Cancer energy. So there's water energy here. So perhaps it could be, we've seen so far water energy with the Chariot, which is a major arcana. And we also have the King of Swords, which is the air energy, and we have the Ace of Wands, which is a fire energy. So with the Chariot, let's say with the I would say the Chariot kind of reminds me of like the fire energy of the, let's say, the Cancer trait of like to move, but with like an impulse of like an urge. Okay, so there's an urge now, like, yeah, I want to do better. I want to move to this direction of doing better. Okay, recognizing the difference. You see, like even the two like horse-like beings. It's like the duality of recognizing the light and the dark, or the good and the bad. It's like this person is like, look, if you see, there's lots of balanced things around them. Okay, and even this symbol, which is representing like this energy of like hook and center, that's kind of this again. I need to get clear with my mind. I need to recognize what my boundaries are. I need to understand that, yes, just as someone or even my friend that I thought like has my back, they may also have their own intentions. They may not want to see me in a connection because it may mess up what we currently have. But what they really need to recognize is that this is not sustainable. There's an energy here about this is not sustainable. Okay? Because now it's clear to see when this person has an interest that they may want to pursue. I am the last thought on their mind. I'm the last thought on their mind. And it feels like this is what this person has realized. And it feels like there's an energy of feeling hurt by it. Because it's like putting all their eggs in one basket. Okay? It could be even like this person may have had a call recently. And it just felt like something just didn't feel right. And they kind of thought, wow, like, I'm always there for you. Always, and I've even sacrificed connections to be around you. And look how you do me. Look how you do me. You see? Look at that. Look at the Jamaican proverb that we had earlier. Be strategic when dealing with difficult people. Eat with the devil, but give him with a long spoon. This person realized that they binded their self to this person, realizing again, things that was used to attract them, the grapes, the fire energy, anything that was like to attract, but not realizing actually you lured yourself into something that wasn't aligned with you, not for your higher self, not for the greater good for yourself. Okay? It benefited them, or did it benefited you? Because this is ultimately what you want, the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands, as we mentioned in Pile 1, the energy of, a connection that is like the two of you are mirroring one another in a healthy way, a healthy, balanced way. You are both putting into the table, as we'll be saying, onto the table. You're both investing. You're both investing in your connection. You are both investing in yourself, in your own well-being, and coming together as a union. Okay, but also recognizing that union needs to be respected. Okay, yes, it's important, maybe, in the initial early stages, like you may have, family and friends that want to inquire, because they also want to inquire about your well-being, who the person you are with, and if they, if they have good intentions and things like and that, that's fine. But then it comes to a time where now, you as your own being have to, trust and, again, connect with your intuition, use your discernment, and to see whether this is right for you. Again, trust and believe. Don't ignore those red flags. If you see those red flags, trust and believe. This is what we always say here. Trust and believe it. Okay? Look what we have here, the Ace of Cups. And look at that. The Ace of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. So there is an energy of wanting to give love, wanting to receive love, wanting to have a family life, family reunion. The Ten of Pentacles also represents the energy of investing in this family life connection. So again, it does feel like somebody, again, look at this with the Ace of Swords being here. This person is realizing we have three aces. Three aces. So this is telling us this has been a big wake-up call for this person. There's been a big wake-up call here. Someone's realizing, okay? Now, this feels like it could be a past connection. It feels like it could also be someone who maybe you might have recently have dealt with, and there is some regrets on how they dealt with you. There could have been a very much like an on and off situation going on here, but it feels very much like someone feels like, wow, I may have missed out on this opportunity. If only I had stepped up, if only I had come out of my childlike ways, maybe that me and you could be in a better place. It feels like that. And it feels like it could be also somebody who wants to come forward and tell you. But again, trust your intuition. Use your discernment, okay? Because look, there is this energy of like regret. There's an energy with the Seven of Pentacles looking back. But also it feels like the messages, someone's like looking back at maybe missed opportunities. But it also, if that, as we said earlier, everyone has free will. This person has to make that change, okay? Because then also the Seven of Pentacles can also represent the energy of looking back at what was missed, but then not taking the energy. Look at this with the Ten of with the Ten of Wands, can result back to that burden energy of, wow, we've now repeated another cycle of this on and off, on and off, on and off. Okay. Again, we're going to intuitively pull. Look at that. So there is definitely this third party situation going on with the Three of Pentacles. Again, this giving this energy of, yes, John, that's fine. Yeah, John, yeah. And then it could be again behind the John's back. Oh, I just said that to John so I can get what I want. I just said that to John so Jane is out the equation, innit? Because if Jane's in the equation, Jane's gonna like give him good advice, give him good advice, and we ain't got time for that because. What's coming through is like John is the one with the money. John is the one with the contacts. John is the one with the networks. John is the one who always has something going on at his place. We can always chill at his place, and John is the one with the car. the car that's big enough to take us everywhere. So if Jane's in the equation, all of that's gone. So we're just gonna sweet up John, so that we get what we want. Ooh wee, so we've got some. There was a lot of messages here. Okay, it could be some personal readings coming through here, but we've got some chakra messages and some blunt AF messages. So we'll start with the chakra messages. Okay, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. We have the sacral chakra coming through, the energy of pleasure. Okay, that sexual reproductive energy, that energy of like moving and grooving, but the moving and grooving that may have been taking place may not have been in their true alignment. Okay, and we also have look at that. Look at this. Look at this. Okay, these cards were pre-shuffled before. Okay, placed on the actual pile 2, and look what has come through. Look what has come through. The crown chakra, or let's say the third eye chakra. Okay, the energy of wisdom. It's in this position. Okay, meaning that there's been a lack of using their senses, connecting with their senses. Okay, it's almost been like a block, or to ignore what's right in front of them. There's this message of like hiding in plain sight. It's right in front of them. It's just that they just need to wake up out of it. Think of the Matrix, red pill, blue pill, or that kind of energy. It feels very much like choosing not to see what's right in front of them. Okay. Look at that. Did you hear the phone pop? Did you hear the phone popping off? Choosing not to see what's right in front of them. Oy, 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 oy. So let's have a look at these messages. We need to talk about this. I am not sure if the feeling is mutual. What do you think of a white picket fence? So this energy that we saw with that 10 of Pentacles, wanting family life, and the 4 of Wands, wanting family life. Trust is hard for me, but it's something I'm working on. I've learnt a lot from our time together. It has changed me for the better. Yeah, I'm feeling jealous right now. Okay, this could be this person that's around them as well. I am feeling passionate but frustrated. Again, that sacral chakra energy, a lot of fire energy. I was being selfish. I was also going to mention Cancer energy. Okay, I was being selfish with my time. Look at this. And I'm deeply sorry for how I made you feel. Didn't expect to run into you. You are incredibly attractive. Perhaps they may have come across you. Could be social media. Maybe it could have just been on your errands. Okay. Maybe their name has come through, has come to your mind recently. They could be telepathically sending you messages, or wishing or hoping that you may pick up their call. Okay. Seeing others all booed up makes me anxious about making the wrong move with you. I have a little growing up to do. See, this energy is coming through. Seeing others booed up, and could be again the people around them realizing, wow, now you lot are booed up, and look what I did. I made myself available to all of your needs, and now where are you for mine? I'm visualizing being with you despite the distance. So there is a distance here. We misunderstood each other badly. I'm observing you from a distance to suss out if we are a good match. You were right to cut me off for being a time waster. So again, this energy of not taking action, lack of action, or not actually doing anything, is still making a choice. Okay, now last but not least, I'm going to just pull out from the Blunt AF deck and just see if there's anything else that wants to come through for the Blunt AF for pile 2. Any more? Last shuffle. Thank you. So we have the silence is a lot for me. You have the qualities I need in a partner, but I want to be right for you. So they see that, we saw that energy of wanting all these things, but again, they have to be right. At least there's an energy of truth now, and there's an energy of accountability here. My feelings are shifting. I want more with you. Your energy has awakened me to self-love and healing for us. And I'm done with what we had. I want it to be real if I get a second chance. Ooh la la. Put it in the comments if you care to share. Okay, now we're just gonna have a look at some initials. It could be a name, okay, whether it's a first name, a last name, a middle name, a location, a place, a memory. It could be even a name of this third party energy that has come through. So take it where it resonates, or as we said earlier, maybe like a parent or a mother figure. Okay. All right. Blunt AF for pile 2. Okay. Let's see what has come through for pile 2. Just so you can see it. Just making sure it's all flat so you can see. Yes, it's good. So I hope you can see all of the initials that have come through for pile 2. Okay. You can see T's, M's, H. Well, quite a lot of T's. Okay. So take the messages where it resonates and leave the rest, or leave it for others. Okay. So this path has felt like there's a lot of personal, like almost like a personal reading coming through. So just take what resonates and leave the rest, but be sure to look good, feel good, stay blessed, keep sipping, and we will see you on the next one. Asoika is Jamaican patois, and it simply means this is how it goes around. This is how it goes, and this is how it goes around here. Just take what resonates and leave the rest. But we'll see you on the next one. And if you feel drawn to have a look at pile 1 and pile 3, just gather those intuitive gems. Just take what resonates and leave the rest. Feel free to do so. We're IRIE around here. We're flexible around here. We just take what resonates and leave the rest. Each pile always has powerful words of wisdom, okay? From Auntie T, we channel that energy. So, big up yourselves and Gwan. Wagwan people, Wagwan tea sippers, Wagwan me generals. So we're on pile 3 and we're exploring Blunt AF, their exact thoughts and feelings for you. So if you are new here, big up, hey, big up to yourself every time. And to our subscribers, our intuitive tea sippers, our tea sipper generals, hey, big up, hey, big up, hey, big up, hey, big up every time. Hey, big up and much love and blessings from Auntie T. And big welcome to Gwan Tarot T. So Wagwan is Jamaican patois, and it simply means what is going on, and that's what we're doing today. We're exploring in the cards using Jamaican proverbs, using oracle, channeled messages, chakra messages. We use a combination of them all, okay? But our ethos here at Wagwan Tarot is always, through trusting your intuition, using your discernment, but also through looking through the lens of through self-love and maturity, healing, okay? So welcome. I hope you've got a nice cup of tea or a beverage of your choice or some snacks. I'm sipping on some peppermint tea, and from time to time we like to have some hydration moments, because hydration is a great way to connect with your intuition. Okay, so if you haven't done so already, please like, subscribe, share and comment down below. Let us know which part of the world you are from, okay, and what you are sipping on, or if you care to share what's going on in your situations or situation, put it in the comments down below. Okay, we also ask that messages in the comments are respectful, okay, and love to engage with you all, okay? So big up every time. All right, let's get into the read and see Wagwan. Oh, I did forget to mention one thing in the intro. If you do hear oi, 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 okay, woi oi is simply means woi, or woi oi is like a Jamaican like phrase or saying. It's equivalent to OMG, oh my gosh, okay? It just like how oh my gosh can be used in different contexts to show surprise or irony, or same way that it can be used in the Jamaican context. But I like to use it as a way to connect with those intuitive downloads. Sometimes it could be through the woyoi, singing it in that style, or sometimes it might be phones making noises and things like that. Is that confirmation of those intuitive gems coming through. So we're going to see what's in store for pile 3. Sometimes the energy of pile 3, the number 3, comes into the read. 3 represents the energy of growth, expansion, learning, healing, okay, reflecting, okay, the energy of retrospect coming through. So we'll see, okay, if this energy is there, as well as the energy of the Empress. The Empress represents the energy of 3, okay, growth, fertility. So we'll see if this energy is present, okay? But while looking at this card, okay, the energy that I had was to sing from our last time I saw you reads, our little jingle, okay? But we'll start with Blunt AF, okay? I'm going to just take a little sip just to, stay hydrated. So you can take a sip with me. I love to take collective sips, okay? That collective energy. So we'll take a little sip now, just to sing and bring that energy, okay? I'll say, I've had some comments in the recent past about singing, but this is something that I've always done on this channel, and very much as well as part of my Jamaican culture, but also on just black culture on the whole. Singing has always been our outlet, okay, historically as well. It's always been an outlet, okay, to relieve from pain, to ease, to seek comfort, to connect with the divine. So as well as the singing helps to channel these messages as well. So bear with me, it will be quick. Okay, so we're just gonna sing Blunt AF. Blunt AF, Blunt AF. How do you feel, Blunt AF? Ooh, yeah, blunt AF, blunt AF. How do you feel, blunt AF? Okay, so we've got that. Now, what was coming through was the last time I saw you. So we're just gonna quickly sing that. The last time I saw you, yeah, yeah, I had butterfly. Okay, we'll leave it like that now. So at least that energy is there. Okay, so we have, I remember every detail of that day. Now it feels like there's something very significant about the last time they saw you. It could also be the first time they saw you. It could also be an energy of realizing something, regrets on how they handled the situation. It feels like it could also be something to do with handling conflict, handling a disagreement, okay? And how maybe it could have been something small that went completely left. I hid who I really am from you. I hid who I really am from you. Could be some self-sabotage energy here. Could be some dishonesty, some finding out some information. Okay. You speak to me through music. Look at this. Because I didn't see this one. Okay. I like to kind of, where possible, is to kind of pull the cards where it's like, right, it's kind of like done in a way you don't see, okay? But yes, you speak to me through music. And it feels like this is why I had this strong energy to sing, to, you know, we don't always, but when we feel drawn, we do it. Now, it does feel like this person may listen to a lot of love songs. It feels like they may listen to a lot of breakup songs. They may listen to a lot of reconciliation songs. The song that's coming through is Ray J's song, If I Had One Wish. There's a lyric. There's a lyric where it's like he's looking back, reminiscing, and thinking, "Wow, if only I could have you like, if only I could embrace that moment again with you again." Okay, but it does feel like there's this energy of someone wants another chance, someone wants a one wish. Now, trust your intuition, use your discernment. Okay, every time, like, you have to like trust it will, you know, trust your intuition. If something don't feel right, trust and believe. Okay, but there's this strong energy. Perhaps there could have been a shared song, or there could have been like maybe a dance, or maybe the two of you may have been into dancing or listening to music. Perhaps it could have been an exchange of like songs that you like, and there could have been like a shared song, or this person could be just listening to music to, again, as we said earlier, of how music can be used, okay, to ease pain, to relieve, to bring comfort, okay, through singing, through or just maybe through singing or through music, okay? Or maybe this person could be a musician, or they could be musically like talented, or have an ear for music, okay? So we'll start with the tarot. Let's see what the tarot wants to tell us. Okay, we're going to do intuitive pulling, okay, and just see blunt AF. The exact thoughts and feelings reveal what the pile 3 need to see. Okay. Yes, so there's definitely been some kind of disagreement, and it does feel like there's maybe a sense of betrayal, a sense of like dishonesty, and this person is now realizing, wow, like I made a mistake, I made a big mistake. Perhaps it could have even been like maybe trying to do things to impress, but then realizing, because they're not actually being their true authentic selves, that it kind of revealed itself. It could also have been that this person didn't may try to give this impression like they are into you, and then it's like give you the cold shoulder. It feels like this person is realizing that they made a heavy mistake, because the energy of 5 is here, and from what we've seen, this is kind of like the energy of 5. 5 represents the energy of conflict, can also represent the energy of change, confirmation. Sorry, not confirmation, conflict and transformation. I kind of mix the two words together as conflict and transformation to make confirmation. But the confirmation is that there is the energy of like wanting change, wanting things to move in a different direction. As we said earlier, that there could have been some kind of disagreement or something went left. Okay, maybe it could even have been like the last like proper conversation. Okay, it does feel like there could have been some kind of selfishness going on, and someone's it's like maybe they're seeing it now, seeing that they didn't prioritize your needs or your wishes, and there is regret now on how they handled it. It feels like maybe this person felt at the time that there wasn't an issue, and they felt like maybe it was just like one-sided, maybe feeling like it was more it's not me with the problem, but it's like realizing, no, actually I could have handled this a lot better. And the way I handled it, especially with the 5 of Swords, because 5 of Swords, the Swords represents communication energy. Okay, it represents communication, it represents thinking energy. And it can also represent, the sword represents air energy. So think of like the air signs of the Gemini, Libra, and the Aquarius. So it does feels like there could have been an energy here with somebody who, when it comes to communication, it feels like this person may, again, there feels like an ego energy here. It feels like someone felt like they know it all, like, or when it comes to connection, when it comes to relationship, when it comes to even knowing their love interest needs, it's like, yeah, I know, without even asking. And it feels maybe like there could have been a butting of heads when it came to sharing and like talking about, what is it that you truly want. Could be even the intentions or where this is going. Okay, what you both want in this connection. Okay, let's have a look and see what's significant at the front. Yes, because look, we have the Justice card at the front. So again, another air energy. Justice represents the Libra energy. So it feels like there's a strong air energy here. Strong communication energy. It feels like when it comes to communication, there has been a heavy lack. Okay, a heavy lack that has created some kind of stagnant energy. Okay, there is an imbalance in the way communication has been passed to the receiver and to the giver, and to the giver to the receiver. Okay, because look at this. There's the 10 of Cups. The 10 of Cups is a water energy there. Okay, so perhaps it could be, or someone could be a Scorpio, a Pisces, or a Cancer. So we've seen so far water and water energy with the 10 of Cups and air energy, but the air energy is very significant because it's come up as a major arcana with the Justice card being here. Okay, and I just feel like the message I'm getting is like, pay attention to this card next to it. Okay, look at this, is the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups in the reverse. Now, it feels like this could also be your energy, feeling like, feeling let down by the connection, feeling let down on how they handled things. It could also be that there might be some kind of maternal figure, okay, or parental figure in the mix, okay. That maybe it could be also a parental figure, and what's coming through is someone that still sees you as family, or hopes that you and this person can come back together. Okay, maybe maybe it's like, for some of you, they may have been like, try to like end, if it, perhaps it could even be like there's children involved for some of you, and there is maybe connection still there for the sake of the children, but it does feel like, there's an energy of having to navigate that. Maybe for some of you, they might have had to there may have been some legal proceedings around that. Take it where it resonates, okay? But it does feel like there's an energy of like looking and thinking, wow, this could have been us. I made some silly mistakes. It does feel like, even if this person has, if this involves, let's say for some of you, where there has been a separation or some kind of legal separation, it feels like what's coming through is like the saying, you cut off your nose to spite your face, something like that. It feels like this person may not even wanted to go with it, but they may have had this energy of like, dear me, or it does feel like there's a childish, immature energy, like will go through something even when they know it's not what they want, but it's like to make a point. Like there's an energy of pettiness coming through, okay? And it feels like this person regrets it, but it's like they now know, look, I've got to accept the L. I've got to accept the L. Okay, and it feels like there could be, maybe this person may be trying to go through some mother figure, parental figure. Perhaps it could be somebody on your side, maybe friends or family connection on your side, okay, or on their side, to try and sweeten the communication, to try and bring it back into their favor, okay. Ooh la la. But the High Priestess is here, which is telling us, you know directly who this person is. You know directly who this person is. And the High Priestess is also another water energy, that strong Pisces energy. So you know who this person is. Okay, again, it's another major arcana. So we've seen Justice, okay, in the reverse, and we've seen the Pisces. So again, air and water, okay. So even if it's comes under that kind of energy, think of Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, air, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. So there's a strong water and air, strong water, because we've seen so far strong water energy, and water and air, it all depends on if the air is stagnant, if the water is stagnant, if the water is flowing, if the air is flowing. Okay, it's those kind of elements that sometimes things can get caught up in the atmosphere, and there might be slow movement, very little movement, okay. And this could be what could be causing that energy of imbalance. Maybe there could be energy that maybe there's like a lot of similarities between both parties in this connection, and it's again learning how to navigate, okay, talking and expressing. We have something that wants to try and reveal itself. Yes, look, the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands in the upright position represents a wounded soldier who's being very careful, very careful of what they let in. If you see the Nine of Wands, the Wands or the Eight of Wands here behind him, represent a guard that they've put up. There's a guard protecting their circle, protecting their environment, but they've also got another guard to protect. If you see what's going on here, that their wounded crown chakra, their wounded throat chakra, third eye chakra, their heart chakra. So we're just going to pull out the chakras so you can see the chakra colors. So we've got the root chakra, okay, which represents the energy of upbringing, how we was brought up, okay, what we was told, what we learnt in our early age, our formative years, okay. I'm going to just take a quick sip because it feels like, as we keep talking about communication, it feels like this person, maybe this person may like buck on their words. It could be like there's a lot of energy here, okay, when it comes to talking and expressing themselves. Okay, so I'm going to take a quick sip of some peppermint tea. Peppermint tea, let us know what you are sipping on. Okay. We have the solar plexus. Oh, the throat chakra, it represents communication, expressing, talking, okay? We have the solar plexus, okay, which represents confidence, self-esteem, self-worth, okay? We have the heart chakra, which is self-explanatory. It essentially is how we give and receive love, our heart, okay? It's also responsible for our circulation, everything like that. Blood, pumping blood around the body, okay. Oh, we've done with the root chakra. We have the sacral chakra as well. Just we'll try and fit it in here, representing our sexual reproductive energy, that energy of like getting up and doing things, you know. Right. And we have, we'll call it the crown and the third eye. So the crown is like our ability to think with, you know, with clarity, and our third eye is like using our intuition. So if you look carefully, do you see that wand is covering all of those? The wand is covering all of those. So there is a lot of blockages here when it comes to expressing from the heart, speaking from the mind, and saying exactly what they want to say, trusting their own intuition, okay, taking action, not letting their sacral chakra lead them to make bad decisions, but to use it to help take action, to move with heed in when it comes to like opening up, sharing, expressing their self-confidence, self-esteem. There could be again like this fear of, oh, I don't want to look vulnerable in front of you or anybody else, so I put on this hard persona. This could be something due to the root chakra, their upbringing, what they learnt, what they saw, what they witnessed, what they observed. Perhaps they may have not been around healthy relationships with elders, with parents, with seeing family, and may have also, what's coming through is that maybe someone may have like experienced like school bullying or anything, something like that, and that may have then impacted or hardened their outlook, that perhaps they may have then taken on those ways as well, okay. Well, especially when it comes to handling and dealing with a connection. Now, seeing this and seeing how there's been a lot of imbalances, as well as when, you know, we've seen the Ten of Cups. So the Ten of Cups is telling us ultimately there is love here. And look at that. There is love here. And we have the Four of Wands. But the message that's really coming through is that what's kind of impacting this love connection, let's say whether this is a crush, whether this is a current love interest, whether this is someone from the past, an ex, what has been causing a lot of issues here is the energy of coming forward, expressing how you feel, from a true place. Again, like expressing how you authentically feel, not feeling no way about it. And it feels like this has impacted this person so much that they struggle to open up, because it's like a deep fear that, oh, if I open up, again, this could be a crush, it could be a current love interest or someone from the past. If I open up, you're going to deem me as weak. You're going to deem me as being like, oh, you have something you have something that you can use against me. Again, that Five of Swords energy. And it feels like this may have been something that they've seen happen to others. Perhaps it's happened to them before. And there's a deep fear. It feels like this person's carrying a deep fear, which is like self-sabotaging. It's blocking them from attracting the love that they truly want. What they truly want, if you see what's come together, is the Ten of Cups and the Four of Wands together. A connection where they are like this. Okay? A connection where you are both, you both unite and you come together, you coexist as one. But in order for that to happen, this person has to do that inner work. They have to connect and with their inner self and heal their inner self. I'm going to pull out an inner child card for you. Okay. As that's one of my specialist areas, or one of the areas that I really love. One of the areas, look at that word, decisive, coming through. That I really love is the inner child, because the inner child can really tapping into the inner child, but also tapping into the divine feminine and the divine masculine can really help us to understand deeper of what could be going on. Okay, right. So we have prosperity. Prosperity has come through, and look at that word, self-worth. Self-worth. We'll have a quick read of that self-worth, since it's really tried to reveal itself. Self-worth. Okay, look at that. And we, as we said earlier about the Four of Wands and that mirror. Okay, looking at yourself, believing in yourself, talking with like with affirmations, you know, telling yourself, you know, I deserve good love in my life. I deserve to be loved and to receive love. I deserve to be embraced by unconditional love. I deserve to receive a love that's pure, that's real, that's genuine. You know? So self-worth is fully developed by learning to love ourselves totally unconditionally as we are. Through this divine love, we become more of who we are, who we really are. This is not selfish love. It is an honoring of our sacredness and our need for nurturing and sometimes space just to be and to enjoy life fully, because we deserve it. You see this word coming through again? We deserve it. The affirmation, I am truly worthy. I'm truly worthy as a beloved and sacred child of light. So recognizing that, yes, if you look at what's going on with oh, look what's behind it, the Ace of Wands. If you look at the Four of Wands and you look at the Ten of Cups, there's this energy of light, okay, growth. And the word that we had earlier was prosperity. Believing that you in it, and it feels like this is what could be the deep issues here of believing, because we had the decision, and the decision. Look at these three words, three cards that I've kind of come through: forgiveness, prosperity, and decisive. Okay, so we've had the phones popping off as well. So as we said earlier, phones could be popping off. It's telling us that there is a lot of energy here when it comes to their inner child. And it does feel like forgiveness, perhaps that may have been something that they've dealt with in their early upbringing. Maybe to be fearful of making mistakes, or to avoid making the mistakes by not taking action, or avoiding making decisions, because we have this energy of like, right, what should I do? How should I handle this? And it feels like maybe this person may have not been taught, or been taught in fear. Now, if you've been taught in fear, this will then impact you even in your adult life, because you are so fearful of getting things wrong. He's so fearful that somebody may have something over you. Now it feels like somebody may also have like a learning difficulty, and maybe that may have also impacted, may have impacted their view of themselves, their self-image. Okay, and this may have also impacted them on believing that they can achieve great things in life, that they do deserve things, and it perhaps has resulted to self-sabotaging energy. Okay, like talking themselves out of a connection. No, may feel that yes, you and them are interested in one another, but then will tap out because they feel that they're not good enough. Okay, they feel like I don't know, these good apples that are coming, am I good enough for a good apple? Am I good enough? Do I have what it takes to get a good apple like you, Jane? Okay, do I have what it takes to have a good apple like you, John? Okay, this is the energy that's coming through. Okay, so in our divine natural state of consciousness, we can manifest on the earth plane. All we need is through the flow of divine abundance. In this state, we can become co-creators with the ascended and angelic realms, and the manifestation of true prosperity, okay, becomes our reality. So fully connected to the Mother Earth, and the strong energy of Mother has come through earlier with the Queen of Cups. With open hearts and minds, we become a channel for a beautiful flow of energy. So as we release victim consciousness, as we saw this energy of self-sabotaging, okay, and know that we are here to receive and ground all the riches of the Creator. And the affirmation, I am divine abundance, a sacred creation of the universe. So it's this energy of believing that you can be in a successful and loving relationship. This is all like tapping into healing via self-love. You know, it takes 30 days to build a habit. Okay, and it takes about another 60 days or so, 60 to is it 60 to about 90 to 180 days to make it now become like just a well-established routine that you do, and you continue doing it. And it feels like this person needs to take on this habit, take on this routine. And if you're watching this now, if you are a cross watcher, okay, or if this is in like, this is a message for us all. Take that time to invest, you know, a bit in your it could be a little small time in your day to pour self-love into yourself, whether it's you telling yourself good morning beautiful as you get up, good night beautiful as you go to bed, telling yourself, you know, reciting like affirmations of love, healing, unconditional love, okay, knowing that the first love starts with you. And once you are intact with that love, you are in tune with that love will open doors, that love will open the chakras, those old doors, that love will release those blockages, that love will heal those blockages, that love will remove blockages. But it has to start with you. It has to start with you. If you go unhealed, trying to get into another connection, all it is attracting energy, and energy of more unhealed energy topping up onto your unhealed energy. So it has to be a case of working on yourself, loving on yourself, giving yourself that time, that space, that period to heal and grow. This is where the energy of free has come through. And forgiveness. Okay, yes, we all make mistakes. It's all part of our human journey. It's all part of our life. It's how we handle those mistakes. It's how we navigate those mistakes. Do we take on this energy of like like narcissism or manipulation, or trying to keep our heads under the sand and blame others, because we don't want to accept our own faults, our own flaws, okay? Or do we like take it on board and you go, this is something I recognize that, wow, when it comes to handling conflict in my connections, I haven't handled them in the best way, and now I'm going to, seek guidance, learn, okay, recognize, let's get to the root so I can heal, seek professional guidance, seek professional help. It could also be maybe, if you're more intuitively inclined, looking at ways of how you can like trust your intuition more, use your discernment, journal to help you to really like understand and learn from learn from mistakes, but also learn from any cycles where maybe you said, right, I can remember 7 years ago I was in the same space, same situation. It might have been a different person, but it's the same situation. I need to learn from this so I can do better, be better, but more importantly, close this chapter so that I can start anew, that is abundant, that is beautiful. Okay? Just showing forgiveness to oneself. Okay? Forgiveness means seeing all through the eyes of Mother, Father, God with unconditional love and acknowledging the oneness of us all. So for us, if we judge another, so do we judge ourselves. The gift of true forgiveness from an open heart brings the possibility to love more. So forgiveness then for oneself and for others helps to develop the heart chakra. The heart chakra, as we said earlier, to give, to receive, to open up, okay? To open up, to give, to receive, okay? So forgiveness heals old resentments and bitterness, restoring peace to the soul, okay? Remember, peace is precious. And precious is peace. Can we put it in the comments? Peace is precious, and precious is peace. The affirmation: I am the unconditional love and open heart through which forgiveness flows, and in this love, I too am forgiven. And we have the energy of decisive, because again, if we are in a state of unhealed state, it can impact our ability to make like clear decisions, like decisions where we've looked and it's not like we listen to react, not listen to listen to respond. It's like moving with a haste, but that haste then results to arguments, disagreements, and it could also be as well being fearful about needing that time to just have some space just to think, and then result to making a move where it's like there's no going back from this, going completely straight to the left instead of trying to make things right. Okay? So decisive. Deep down, we know who we really are. What is and we know what is in our divine path. We know that we really want. So we know what we really want and what is for our ultimate highest good. And they know. You see, this Four of Wands is telling us that Ace of Wands behind it is that confirmation, and they know. And if we add that Four of Wands and Ace of Wands together, that makes Five of Wands, which is telling us that the Five of Wands represents energy of challenge, the energy of like the deeper conflict is them recognizing that they have to take action. They want this, they've got to maneuver to it. You got to tweak your style. You got to tweak your fashion. If your style and your fashion has been keeping you in a place of conflict and drama, and drama, what we call drama in Jamaican culture, is passa passa. Like, it's just back and forth thing. You've got to change your style and fashion because it's not aligned with you. It's not serving you. Okay. So, to follow that, yes, so for our ultimate highest good, so to follow that deep intuition is often a great test for us, but only when we honor these feelings can we gain true satisfaction. Then the small everyday decisions become easier as we learn to trust, that word, trust our feelings and heart, developing spiritually through our inner guidance. And the affirmation, I am the wisdom of my balanced intuition. Decisions are easy. Decisions are easy for me. Okay, there's a song coming through by Maxi Priest, Easy to Love. It goes a bit, you make it easy. Easy to love me, baby. You make it easy. Easy to love you, baby. You make it easy. You make it easy. And it should be easy, you know. But for it to be easy, you got to make it easy with yourself first. Now, very much, this read feels very much like I'm talking to this person, okay? This love interest that has been showing this kind of like resistant behavior, but what's deep down is really coming through is they look at this, the phone's popping off. It feels like this person is like moving in a direction where they don't want, but it's fear, it's pride, it's all of these things getting in their way. Sometimes, look, you know, again, all of us are human, but you know, instead of going left, let's make things right. Let's work on ourselves. Let's love on ourselves. Let's recognize where these patterns are coming from. Perhaps it could even be taking on other people's pain and carrying it as our own. Okay, if we've seen that kind of situation in our parents, in our elders before us, it could be generational, that we're passing on, taking it on as our own. And it's to say, no, let that go, put that to bed, release it, let it go, because it's impacting your ability to connect with your love interest, whether it's a crush that you are wanting something to build up and develop further, your current love interest. It could be also someone from the past or someone that you are separated with that you want to reconcile. We see that you do have true intentions for this, but you've got to work. You've got to work on letting go what has been holding you back. Okay? So we'll pull out a Jamaican proverb. Let's see what the Jamaican proverb wants to tell you. Blunt AF. One card, please. The Power 3. Blunt AF. We said one card, but we have two. Look what's come through. No, actually we have three. Look at your faults. Reflect on yourself before criticizing others. So the message is, the finger never say to look here. The finger says to look beyond. So the finger never say to look here. It says to look beyond, meaning look deeper. We're looking into very shallow, petty, maybe on the day situation. No, this situation is bubbled up because of not dealing with situations. It feels like, again, maybe there was like a lot of repressed anger, a lot of repressed feelings from the past, not dealing with it, and so it resurfaced. Okay, and it could be even maybe seeing kindness, and because you've not experienced that kindness, it's like not knowing how to deal with it, how to it does feel like there's a lot of inner child energy coming through here. And we're just going to send love and healing to this energy, okay? But there's the energy of look at your faults, reflect on yourself before criticizing others. We have to see me and live with me are two different things. Now, to see me and live with me are two different things. So it's two different things. Ting just means two different somethings. Now, this is all going back to that energy of like, there could be like some deep fear about like being in a partnership, not like wanting to be in a partnership, but fear. And it does feel like this fear attached around the like past, what it was like to be as a child, and there may have been like fear around finances, fear about around the day to day of what it was like in their household. Perhaps they may have seen things that they should not have seen, and that could have then impacted on them too. Okay, because we have things that are not always what they seem. So be aware. Take time to know the person and thyself. Okay. We also have every best friend has a best friend. Every best friend has a best friend. Now, in regards to what we see here, it feels like, in regards to this Jamaican proverb, it relates to, let's say, you have a friend. That friend may also have another close friend. Okay, you might know that friend as well, but you might not be as close to that friend as the one that you are close to. Okay, so information might be passed on to that other friend. Okay, and this is also this energy here, like it feels like this person is fearful. Okay, be mindful that of friendships and discussions with others. So it feels like this energy of like scared to be vulnerable, scared to open up, scared to show that softer side. Okay, perhaps this person may, what's coming through is like they may go to the gym a lot, or might be very much about their appearance, but their appearance might be also used as a way to, or they look good, it feels like that's what's coming through, like they look good, they look fine, it's like very like, and that could be part of hiding that's that heart that wants to be loved, that really wants to be cherished, that really wants to be understood, that really wants to be embraced. Okay, so let's have a look at the chakra messages and blunt AF messages that we pre-shuffled earlier. We have, look at this, the heart chakra, harmony. They deep down, this is what this person craves for. They want this. They want to be able to tell you how they feel. They want to let go of their hard armor. They really want to. I'm getting the reference of Wizard of Oz and the Tin Man. They want to just be able to tell you how they really feel. But there's an energy of fear that is holding them back. But they know ultimately that is something that they have to work on. Okay, maybe that's why it's falling on pile 3, because 3 does represent the energy of growth, expansion, healing. We have, for the blunt AF, our differences are wild, but I hope we can get through them. We need to figure this out. Are you open to this too? Look at this. My period of growth has enlightened me to do better, but part of growth is accepting that feelings may not be reciprocated for a second chance. So it's like this person is knowing that they have to make peace with either this could result to another chance or may not. I have to make peace with that, and that's okay. And this is part of that decision making. That's that part of them making a choice and making peace with that choice. It's okay, recognizing it's okay. I would love to sit down and talk over food and break the ice between us. I have a child/children. How do you feel about this? So some of you may be dealing with somebody who has a child or children, or you may have children. Self-care is a priority for me. And didn't we say earlier about like gym or like fitness? I want us to talk about our future. I hope you can see us together in the future. I thought you didn't want something long. It was pure projection on my side. I have to respect your boundaries and needs if I want to make this work. I've liked you for a long time. I'm healing from my past, and I've realized I was blocking myself from getting to know you and letting this connection grow. This distance is tough for me, but I hope we can get through this. I'm open, ready, and steady for love. I am emotionally available. I've been single for a while now, focusing on my healing, but I'm ready to love you, and I'm ready to love and ready to love you. I want something real. I want something real with you. I've got Cheryl. Got to be real. Got to be real. I am ready to prioritize you and make you my top priority. I want to make a move, but I'm scared. I want to make a move, but I'm scared. Commitment. Commitment scares me right now. I need to work on my abandonment issues. Here we go. Look at that. It's coming through in the read. That's why I was drawn to that inner child energy as well. I see myself in a long-term committed relationship with you. I want you now. When you stop showing me interest, the run and chase, vice versa game playing. So again, there could be that kind of karmic energy, and it could be due to, again, inner child issues, abandonment, as it's revealed itself here. Again, that deep fear of the song that's coming through is this, one of my favourite Lovers Rock reggae song by John McLean. If I gave my heart to you, what will you do with it? Would you tear it apart, or would you look after it? Okay, so what would you do if I gave my heart to you? Would you tear it apart, or would you look after it? Would you treasure it? Okay, do you have a listen? It's John McLean, If I Gave My Heart to You. And the song is all about, I want to love, I want to give and receive love, but I'm also fearful that if I do give it to the wrong person, that it may get tarnished. It may, it may result to a place of where I don't want to be, and I'm fearful of that. I'm scared of this. So if I do give it to you, how will you take care of it? Okay, so I feel drawn to pull another message from the Blunt AF deck. So let's have a look and see what else wants to come through for the collective. Let's see what else wants to come through for the collective. We have, you are still on my mind. You are still on my mind. I please myself, because we did see the Ace of Wands, which represents that big D energy. So we have to keep it clean and classy. Let your mind do the pondering and the wondering, but there is some strong sexual energy here. Okay, I please myself when I'm alone, thinking of you and calling your name. Okay, there's another song coming through. I think it's Trey Songz. The neighbors know my name when I said the neighbors will know my name, or neighbors will know your name, or something like that. Yeah, I look at your number meaning to call, but I'm scared. You see this energy of scared to make the initial move, or it could be even like looking at social media or anything. Maybe again it could be mutual connections, trying to seek or find information, trying to be subtle as possible, okay, as much as possible. I feel like my intuitive sense has grown stronger around you. I know I'm confusing right now. Again, that energy of like trying to be subtle as much as possible. I really feel for you, and I wonder if you sense it. So trust your intuition, use your discernment. If something don't feel right, okay, you might feel it in your body, in your gut, okay, your the way you feel. If you don't, just trust and believe it. If you don't feel right, trust and believe. Okay, so let's have a look at some initials. It could be a last name, a middle name, a surname. It could be a name, a place. It could be something relating to their childhood. Okay, reveal what pile 3 need to see. What initials pile 3 need to see. Maybe it could be even name of a parent. Okay, a location. 1AF, the exact thoughts and feelings for pile 3. Okay, just make sure you can see them all. Okay, so I hope you can see them all here. Okay, so we have a lot more consonants than vowels, because vowels are like A, E, I, O, U, and we have a few, but there seems to be more consonants. So take what resonates and leave the rest, or leave it for others. Perhaps if it's not for you now, it might be for you later on. Okay, the messages are timeless. So thank you for being here today. Again, take the messages that resonate and leave. You have to say it with power. Leave it. Leave it. Okay, leave the rest. I saw it go. I saw it go. I saw it go is Jamaican patois, and it simply means this is how it goes. We take what resonates and leave the rest. But be sure to look good, feel good, stay blessed, tap into that self-love energy, elevate, okay, be on that vibe of elevation. Hey, okay, and keep sipping, stay hydrated. And if you haven't done so already, please like, subscribe, share and comment down below. Let us know what you were sipping on. If you care to share what's going on in your situation, put it in the comments down below. Okay, and I'm going to give you one extra bonus self-love message while we're here. We're using the chakra love. Okay, so we have 2 that came out. Let's have a look and see. Was it 3? No, actually it's 3. There's a strong energy of 3. Okay, in this read, because we've got 3 cards that have come out as well. Okay, from the chakra love deck, and they are all the solar plexus, because we saw that energy of being scared. So there's this energy of like, don't be scared. Look, solar plexus. Okay, the rutilated quartz could be really good at this time. So for the to help with confidence. No one will believe in you if you don't believe in yourself. Be your own cheerleader. And we have the citrine, abundance. The world is abundant when you choose to see it that way. And we saw a similar message with the inner child card in regards to prosperity. Okay. And we have amber for solar plexus again. Okay, fearlessness. Turn your warrior into a warrior. Okay, so turn that worry part of you into a full-blown warrior. You are there fighting. You know, it's just the same with how your mind can tell you talk you out of things, just same way your mind can talk you into things. So you've got to train your mind. Your mind is a muscle. Your brain is a muscle. Speak positive words. Train it. Create a habit. Continue with that habit. Maintain it. 60 days, 90 days, 180 days. Okay, keep it going. 360 days till it becomes a full-blown routine, full-blown habit that it just comes like drinking water. It becomes normal, completely normal. It doesn't feel forced. You know, take on that energy. So we'll leave it here, but big up yourselves every time, big up yourselves, intuitive tea sippers, generals, people. We love all of you. Alright, we love uno, meaning uno just simply means all of you. Jamaican patois for all of you. Okay, I believe it descends from Nigerian language. I can't remember if it's Igbo or Yoruba, but we love uno. We love all of you. So big up every time, and Gwan.